Welcome to Fitch Paint and Repairs Garage. Today's project, continuing on the engine tear down for the 99 Kawasaki Vulcan Drifter. This is our engine. Over here are the barrels, cylinders, heads, rockers, and the front drive for the final drive system, the bevel gears and whatnot. Stator and housings, clutch housing, clutches underneath, and starter clutch gears. We got to get the starter off the front of the motor and get these gears and assembly tensioners and stuff off, and the water pump, impeller, and the housing, and pull them chains out. We got to get the stator rotor off, counterbalancer gears and whatnot, and shift drum mechanism and all that. And let's see, and then we've got case bolts, lots and lots of case bolts to pull out, and we'll keep everything organized, we'll keep everything together. We've got to get this transmission out to find out what's going on with the second gear, why it won't stay in second gear. Most likely gear engagement issue. Nothing was wrong with the shift mechanism or anything like that, so that's the common problem. And the bevel gears look really good. The bevel gear bearings, they look really good down in there, you know, so no big issues there. Cylinders look very clean. Pistons got a little bit of carbon buildup on the top, typical for this, you know, for the EPA standard bikes. Everything over there, we got, let's see, we got to decide. Once we get the gears apart, we come up with a list of stuff that needs to be repaired to get this bike back up on the road. To get her back up on the road for resale, we got to fix second gear issue, splitting the cases, so whatever the gears are going to be, so we're probably around the $300 range for the gears, about $300 to $350 for all the gaskets and seals needed for the engine to put it back together. Oil filter, new plugs, let's see here, new antifreeze, new clutch fluid, brake fluid, new tires. The bike came with a set of brake pads. I have another brand new set of pads that I had bought, came extra when I bought some for the wife's bike. You know, but all the bits and pieces and repairs and paints and all that stuff, we're going to be maxed out basically on the value of the bike for all the repairs and whatnot. So profit on the bike is probably going to be zero. So really this was about education and teaching myself this motor, to see if it's worth it, because there's a lot of those bikes out there. Frame sitting under here under the tarp. We'll have to clean it and go through the electronics and fix all that stuff. We're going to clean everything, get it all prepped and ready to go. Once this is all reassembled, she'll all be cleaned and ready. And yeah, we're going to paint the frame and all that, because the frame's kind of ugly looking. I don't think I'm going to paint the tins, but that front fender's damaged and it needs to be repaired on the other side, so it will have to be repainted, either color matched if I can't find a used one online. So we'll clean everything, we'll paint everything, except for the tins if I can get away with the tank and the rear fender. Polish them out really good, because apparently the stock paint on these bikes is the draw. The old Drifter looks like an old Indian. So we'll get her all cleaned up and put it all back together. If that second gear, you know, if the transmission is not totally all messed up, you know, we can get this back together. Once I have a final assessment of the cost that I'm gonna have to purchase, materials and whatnot, then I'll decide. I might just fix this gear set, put the engine all back together, and sell it. So we might end up parting this bike out because it might cost too much. But if I can get her back on the road and somebody can enjoy her, and you know, I break even, I'll do it. Just for the education, that alone is the profit in this the education and experience having gone through this engine. Stay posted, stay up to date. Sorry about the fans, but we're in Florida in August. It's about 1,000,000 degrees outside. I gotta stay cool, guys, or else I'm gonna die. So if you could put up with the fans, you know, hit like, hit share, you know, tell your buddies and all that stuff. Hopefully, you know, you guys like my videos and you guys know what to do, man. You know, stay tuned.